So, what's this evening looking like for you? Still chained to your desk, Keith?
Yeah, Claire. Looks like I'll be catching the last train tonight. Got pulled into a crisis in another department.
Classic you. Well, in that case, I'll keep this short. Sandy brought her boyfriend over today. Actually, scratch that. He's her fiancé now.
Wait, what? He came over tonight?
We've been planning this dinner for quite a while, actually. We ordered delivery and made a whole evening of it. Just the three of us. Cozy, classy, no awkward fake father figure energy needed.
You couldn't have told me? I would have made time, rearranged work, whatever I needed to do to be there.
And what exactly would you have contributed? Awkward small talk? I thought we'd spare her fiancé the unnecessary tension. Besides, you're completely glossing over the most important detail here. You're not her father.
Claire, I've been raising that girl for 15 years. You brought her into my life when she was 6, and I've treated her like my own ever since.
Treated her like, sure, but let's not confuse fantasy with reality. Again, you're not her father.
You know that's not fair. She calls me Dad. She's always seen me as a parent.
Oh, honey, I would love to be as blissfully oblivious as you. She's polite. That's not the same as love. Plus, she's been meeting up with her real father.
She has?
What's with that reaction? Are you honestly surprised that she wouldn't want to meet up with her real dad? But yeah, they've been secretly meeting once a month or so. I happened to spot them together one afternoon.
Okay, well, even if that were true, I'm the one who's been here for her all this time, not him. I raised her. I've supported her emotionally and financially.
With an emphasis on the financially, let's not pretend like you were anything more than a wallet with shoes. You paid the bills, good job, but don't flatter yourself.
What are you saying, Claire? Is that all our marriage has ever meant to you? You only married me for my money?
That's not how I'd put it.
Okay, then how would you put it?
I'd say you were a slave with deep pockets.
Holy... That's even worse!
Back when I broke up with my ex, I needed stability. You offered secure finances and zero emotional complications. You were perfect for a woman trying to raise a daughter and avoid drama. You were useful. That's all it ever was. Honestly, it's almost sweet how long it took you to realize it. Like, why else would any woman marry a guy like... you?
For God's sake, Claire!
Anyway, things are shifting. My ex, Kent, turns out he's doing very well for himself these days. I heard from a friend that he started his own company 5 years ago, and now he is raking it in. So it's really good timing that he and Sandy have reconnected. In fact, Sandy says she wants to invite him to her wedding.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Oh, you did?
Sandy asked me about it a while back, so yeah.
Well, then that makes things easier. Once the wedding's over, I want a divorce. And no, this is not up for discussion.
Are you serious right now? What's the matter with you? Isn't this all a bit too sudden?
Why should I keep you around any longer? Your usefulness is expired. And now that Sandy's future is secured and Kent's back in the picture, I don't need to keep playing house with you.
Claire, this isn't just some game.
Oh, come on, don't make this dramatic. You've had a good run. 15 years as a glorified ATM. That's more than most men get.
You can't just throw all of this away like it meant nothing.
I'm not throwing anything away. I am moving on. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm running a hot bath and turning in for the night. I suggest you get used to sleeping alone.
Claire! Don't you dare walk away from this conversation! Claire! First, what's on your mind?
About yesterday, I brought my fiancé over just like I said I would, but you didn't come. I don't get it. What's up with you?
Well, it's actually not really a me issue.
What? But I don't get it. I told Mom days ago that my fiancé was coming over. I asked if you'd be free, and she said you might be working late today, so yesterday would be better.
She did she?
Well, yeah. She said it would be a nice surprise for you. But from the way you're talking to me, oh my God, don't tell me. She didn't tell you anything, did she?
Not a word! She only brought it up after the fact, but she did tell me you and your fiancé had a nice little dinner at the house.
I can't believe this. She lied to me. She made it sound like everything was going to work out just fine. I'm sorry, Dad. For a while, I really thought you just didn't want to be there.
Of course I wanted to be there. You think I'd miss that on purpose?
No, of course not. It just didn't make sense at the time. I thought maybe something had come up at work.
Nope, I was working late, sure, but if I'd known your fiancé was coming, I would have found a way to be there. Unfortunately, as you can see, I never got the chance.
I knew I should have contacted you directly. I feel stupid for assuming she'd handle it like an adult.
Don't blame yourself. You trusted her to follow through on something important. I would have done the same thing if I were in your position.
He really wanted to meet you, you know. He asked about you afterward. I told him it was probably just a scheduling issue.
Well, let's make sure he knows the truth, and let's set up another day without your mother's involvement. We'll do a proper introduction, no surprises this time.
Yes, please. And just so you know, he already knows, everything. About Mom, about my biological dad. He's not weird about it or anything. Actually, he's been really supportive.
Sounds like you found a keeper there, Sandy.
I think so too. That's why I said yes.
Well, I hate to bring this up now that we had a chance to end our conversation on a high note, but it's my turn to speak now. There's something else we need to talk about, something important. I've been meaning to talk to you about your mom, but it's not something I want to explain in texts.
Okay, what kind of stuff are we talking about?
The kind of stuff Kent should be there to hear too. This involves all of us, and both of you deserve to hear it face to face.
Hey, thanks for organizing everything for today, Dad.
My pleasure. Thank you for making the time, and I'm sorry for bringing up something this heavy right before your wedding.
It's okay, don't worry about it. Honestly, I'd rather talk about it now than keep pretending everything's fine. It's better than letting resentment build up in the background.
I'm really glad you see it that way. You know, Sandy, I have to say, you've grown into someone who really handles things head on. It makes me proud to be your dad.
I learned everything I know from you. You never ran from hard conversations, even when they were uncomfortable.
I appreciate that. And your fiancé, how's he handling all this?
He's furious with Mom, to be honest, especially after hearing how she deliberately excluded you. But he told me not to let her nonsense distract me. He said I should trust my gut and decide what's right for me.
That's exactly the kind of partner you want by your side. Sounds like you've got a good one. Make sure you hold on to him.
I plan to. He's been rock solid through all of this.
Good. You deserve that kind of support.
Finally breathe again. Now we can finally put all that planning and stress behind us. And with our divorce finalized, this is the perfect time to, reevaluate my future. Kent and I have a lot of history, and now that I'm single again, I'd say there's a decent chance we could pick things up where we left off.
You'll be happy to know you won't need to wait. I already submitted the divorce papers.
Oh, really?
You said you wanted to file after the wedding, right? But my schedule's packed next week, so I went ahead and finalized everything early.
Wow. Okay, fine. Whatever works for you, I guess. Where are you, anyway? You've been off the radar since, what, 2 days ago?
Hawaii.
Hawaii? What on earth are you doing in Hawaii?
I don't think I need to answer that question. Since we're divorced, I no longer need to run my personal life past you.
Oh, come on, don't be smug. It's just, you're the last person I expected to hop on a plane to an island paradise like Hawaii. You barely take weekend trips.
Maybe I got tired of being predictable.
So what, you just vanished? You didn't even tell me anything about what you were going to do after the divorce. You made all these plans behind my back?
Yeah, that was the point.
Well, honestly, I'm pretty fine with that. At least we're not dragging this out. I was half expecting you to get clingy about the house or the paperwork.
We both know neither of us wants a long, drawn-out mess.
Exactly. So, since we're officially done now, I suppose I should do this properly. Thank you for being my obedient little ATM for all these years. You paid the bills, played the part, and now you're free. This must be liberating for you, right?
You're welcome, Claire.
And just so we're crystal clear, Sandy's real dad will be walking her down the aisle today, not you. So you can relax and stay in your hotel room. You're not needed here.
Actually, there's a funny story about that. I'm not here to relax. I'm in Hawaii because I'm attending my daughter's wedding.
I'm sorry, what?
Sandy's wedding is happening right now at a resort hotel here in Hawaii.
What? You're telling me the wedding is in Hawaii? But I'm not in Hawaii, and no one ever told me to go to Hawaii.
That's correct, and there's a very simple reason for that. Sandy didn't want you there. She made the decision herself.
She what? But I'm her mother. I raised her. I'm the one who took her to every appointment, every sports event, every recital.
And yet, when it came time to choose who would be by her side today, she chose me and Kent, and she chose not to invite you.
You are lying. There is no way she'd cut me out.
Believe what you want, but in a few hours, I'll be watching her walk down the aisle with the people she feels safe with, the people who showed up for her.
I can't believe this. She didn't even tell me. She didn't even give me the chance.
She gave you 15 years. You used them to lie, manipulate, and belittle the people who cared about her. Eventually, she got tired of pretending you were someone she needed.
This isn't fair. Keith, you have got to be back by now, aren't you? Don't ignore me. You owe me an explanation right now. I want to know exactly what the hell happened. All of it.
Fair enough. Since we're divorced now, I guess it's finally time I told you everything I've been holding back on.
What is that supposed to mean? What have you been holding back on? You've been keeping secrets from me?
You are in no position to chastise me for keeping secrets, but we'll come back to that later. The truth is, I was the one who helped Sandy reconnect with Kent.
What?
We'd been working together through our respective companies for 2 years. At first, neither of us realized who the other was, but once I put it together, I told Sandy. She said she wanted to meet him, so I gave her his contact information. The rest was her decision.
You didn't tell me any of this. You went behind my back with my daughter?
Don't talk to me like I handed your infant child a lollipop to lure her into a van. Sandy's an adult now. She can make her own decisions about her present, future, and past. And frankly, I didn't trust you to handle the issue responsibly.
You what? You can't talk to me like that, you self-righteous piece of...
Before you go impugning my character, don't you have anything you'd like to tell me, Claire?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Please, you've been cheating on me for 2 years. You didn't even try to hide it. I noticed. Everyone noticed.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I do, though. I hired a private investigator. I know everything. The only reason I stayed silent while you treated me like trash, spending all my money and cheating on me, was because I knew that time was on my side. Once I got enough evidence, I could get rid of you once and for all and be no worse off thanks to your infidelity.
No, this can't be happening. Why didn't you tell me you knew? We could have...
You could have what? Kept on stringing me along, thinking you had changed, only for you to inevitably leave me anyway? Like I said, you don't have a leg to stand on accusing me of dirty tactics against you. Now you'll be hearing from my lawyer pretty soon about the terms of our divorce. You won't get anything better than what I'm offering you, so I do hope you be a good little girl and sign the papers he gives you.
You can't do this to me.
Can't I? Because I'm kinda doing it right now. One more thing, I have a message for you from Kent. We broke up because you cheated on me. What made you think you'd have a chance at getting back together with me? If you really thought you had a chance, go see a shrink pronto. He's remarried now and has kids with his new wife, by the way. He wants nothing to do with you.
You are lying. He wouldn't say that. He wants me back. You'll see.
Keep telling yourself that if it helps, but reality's already moving on without you. This is goodbye. Forever. Even after that, the first thing she did was call Sandy, probably hoping for sympathy or a second chance, but her fiancé answered instead. He kept his voice calm, but made it clear Claire wasn't welcome in their lives and she should never contact them again. Having alienated both of her ex-husbands and her own daughter, plus her parents being long dead, Claire had no one left. A former coworker told me they saw her recently working behind the register at a convenience store. Said she looked worn down and exhausted, constantly getting barked at by teenage part-timers. She spent 15 years doing whatever she wanted, calling the shots while I paid the bills. Now she's just a faded memory. A woman with no place to go, no one to lean on, and nothing left to manipulate.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.